In her new TLC series, Baylen's boyfriend Colin Dooley that he might have to relocate for his job. Baylen Dupree is facing a romance obstacle. The 22-year-old star of TLC's new series Baylen Out Loud is in a relationship with Colin Dooley, her 23-year-old military boyfriend, who she's been dating for over a year. During episode 1, Dupree opens up about her relationship with Dooley and how much he means to her, which makes the pending news of his Air Force relocation that much more daunting. "I am in the United States Air Force, and I have a relocation coming up here in a couple months," he explains. "I could end up anywhere," Dooley says in a confessional before arriving at Dupree's home in West Virginia to take her on a date. When getting ready, the TikToker expresses her appreciation for her boyfriend in the wake of her past dating experiences. "A lot of people actually didn't want to date me because of my Tourette syndrome," she says. "People would make jokes about my condition." Prior to greeting him, Dupree gets glam in her room. "I'm getting ready to go on a date with Colin. Love that man," she says as she applies her makeup. "I love getting dressed up for dates, doing my makeup and feeling pretty, just like every other girl my age." The couple met on a dating app. "In the beginning, it was a little weird going out and having people stare at me," Dooley says as they drive to a bowling alley for their date. "But Baylen has the biggest heart, and I love her for her." Of Dooley, Dupree says in a confessional, "Colin is my medicine. That's the best way I'm going to describe it. He means a lot to me, and there's not many people that can help me and calm me and relax me as he can." When they get to the bowling alley, Dupree is faced with a dystonic tick in her toes, which she says happens when she's most stressed and often occurs when she's putting on her bowling shoes. "It's like paralysis. Like it's locked," she says of her cramping toes. Dystonic tics are a type of motor tic that involves sustained muscle contractions that can last for long periods of time, Dupree explains in a confessional. Dooley tells the camera that it's hard to watch when Dupree experiences her dystonic tics. "Because I know that it hurts her and there's nothing that she can do about it and there's nothing that I can do," he says as she's on the verge of tears from the pain. Later in the date, the couple discuss the realities of Dooley's relocation when looking ahead at their future together. "I think we both have a lot going on in our lives right now with my work, and how I can be relocated makes it kind of tough," he tells her between games. In a confessional, he says, "I could end up anywhere in the country or overseas. This will have a big impact for Baylen and I's relationship." Dupree tells Dooley, "I want to be with you forever, obviously, but there's so many unknowns about our future and what's going to happen. I would love to have a family with Colin, but I don't want him to leave. It's so sad. I wish that he wasn't in the military sometimes, but it's his job." She emotionally continues in a confessional through tears. "I love him. He's so good to my dogs, truly, he's like my medicine." Episode 1 ends with Dupree receiving a phone call while at a restaurant celebrating her youngest brother Bashnir's birthday. It's from Dooley, who tells her he received news about his Air Force relocation and needs to have a conversation with her in person. "This could be about anything, even like his relocation orders to leave," Dupree says in a confessional. "I'm like, anxious. Like I don't want to know, but I want to know." Baylen Out Loud gives an intimate look at the day-to-day life of Dupree as she works to overcome the challenges of adulthood while navigating her severe case of Tourette syndrome with the help of her supportive family by her side. According to the Mayo Clinic, Tourette syndrome is a neurodevelopmental disorder characterized by rapid, repetitive and involuntary muscle movements or sound tics. In an exclusive interview with People ahead of the show's premiere, Dupree said, "Dooley distracts me from a lot of the things that consume my day and my time, like my OCD and my stress." She shared, "Him being around helps a lot. I struggle a lot with just being by myself because I don't really know how to stick up for myself a lot." Dupree continued of Dooley, "It just really helps just having someone there who gets it and understands me and is not willing to hurt someone else's feelings to make me feel better." Elsewhere in the interview, Baylen told People she hopes viewers of Baylen Out Loud take away the fact that Tourette looks different in everyone. She made known, "I also want people to leave knowing my name. That's really important to me. I'm not Tourette girl.